Kneel before Zod. Superman 2, the Richard Donner cut. That's the cut I've watched. That's the cut I've seen before. I've actually never seen the original theatrical Richard Lester version cut. So what is my opinion on Superman 2? I'm going to give you the good, the bad, I'm going to give you the grade at the end. That's the plan. That's how I structure my videos. If you have never seen one before. The good. Christopher Reeve, obviously, I'm just gonna say his name and Christopher Reeve obviously loved, I say loved because he's sadly dead now. That's sad. But Christopher Reeve clearly loved the Superman character and always brought his A game when playing the character, and that's here too. The actor playing Zod is a lot of fun. Margot Kidder is a lot of fun as Lois Lane. Gene Hackman, as Gene Hackman does in any movie Gene Hackman is in, he brings it here as Lex Luthor, just like in the first movie, which I reviewed earlier this year when Gene Hackman sadly passed away. And if you look into that death, it was absolutely insane. But anyway, yeah. Second, I'm not gonna number them. That's stupid. But that and this movie's plot, it can be very goofy, but this movie is actually way goofier than the first one. But it also can be serious. The idea of Clark falling in love with Lois and deciding to give up his powers works. And I think that it was very smart. I think that you feel how powerful Zod and his crew is. This movie basically made General Zod. He was in the comics, I think, before here, but this is what really, most of what we know about even with comic book fans, when you say General Zod, what they think of comes from this movie, which definitely counts for something. Kind of like with Harley Quinn with Batman the Animated Series, but Batman the Animated Series actually completely created the character of Harley Quinn. So yeah. Negatives. The movie might be a little bit too goofy. Like a little bit too silly. Like I think the first movie was the perfect balance between goofy and still being a serious film. This one's probably way too goofy. This isn't the movie an extremely goofy movie, but this is an extremely goofy movie. At times. But not the movie, an extremely goofy movie. It's so dumb. But yeah, altogether I think I would give it an A-. I would recommend.